Good evening, guys. Tony back again, Orin Todge. Hope you're all keeping alright. Coming back to you today with another review. And the film I've just watched is Beyond the Door. Yeah, Beyond the Door. What can I say? Not the greatest movie in the world, to be fair, guys. It's an Exorcist rip-off, basically. 70s movie. That's what it is. Yeah, so I'll just go through it anyway. You might like it. It's watchable, but not the greatest. It's an Italian horror. English like dubs over the top it was. Not the greatest sound quality. This is a Blu-ray as well. So we got Beyond the Door, or as it was known as it come up on the title, it was called Are You There? So that's the other name for it. It was made in 1974, so not quite a year after The Exorcist came out, so it was just trying to sort of cash in on The Exorcist sort of fame, I think, because it saw how good The Exorcist was. Directed by a guy called Oliver Hellman. Don't know who he is. It starred Juliet Mills, Richard Johnson, Elizabeth Turner, and David Collin Jr. And basically, it's a simple enough story. You got this guy at the start called Dimitri, and you got like a weird voiceover from the devil himself. And it's like, the way it speaks, the devil, it's like, you don't see the devil, it's just like in his head, but you can hear it on screen. It's just like saying, and you will become the king of darkness. It speaks like that. It's like really weird voiceover, man. It just makes you laugh, really. Really strange. And then, like I say, Juliet Mills, this character here, she plays a woman called Jessica. She's got like a perfect family in San Francisco. Husband with a decent job, nice apartment, 2 kids. And she finds out she's having a baby, basically. And the baby's basically the devil. It's like the Prince of Darkness. Sort of the devil's put it in her to have it, and basically she becomes possessed. But there's some strange little scenes in this. It's like, and that's basically the story, guys. There's one, if you've seen this, you'll know what I mean. There's one scene that isn't very nice to watch, to be fair. It'd never be allowed to go through nowadays, the board. And it was just, perverted, really. It was like the woman, she's got like a little boy who's about, I don't know, 5 or 6. And a little girl who's about, I don't know, 10 or 11. And she's horrible. She just keeps swearing and that all the time. I don't know where they've come for that in the film. Like, in front of her mum and dad, the little girl who's about 10 or 11 just keeps saying like, oh, fuck it, and things like that. And like, they're not even blinking at her. I don't know what, I ain't got a clue about this film. They're like quite a respectable family as well, like quite a posh family in America, I suppose. And yeah, she like, when she's being possessed by this demon, it's sort of taking hold of her. She like goes to kiss the little boy, good night sort of thing. Like, you know, as you do as kids, like you kiss them on the, like peck them on their lips or something. And she like kisses him on the lips and then like keeps kissing him. It's like proper kissing him on the lips like a little boy who's like 5, and that made my stomach churn a bit, to be fair. If you'll know what I mean if you've watched the film. Tell me in the comments if you know what I mean. It just, that felt weird. The bits I did like about it was when she was possessed, like basically at the end, look, it's just like The Exorcist. She's in bed in a dressing gown, she's floating in the air, but obviously she's a woman and not like Regan, a child. And yeah, she gets does all the traits The Exorcist does. Her head spins around, she spews up green all the time, she speaks in a demonic tongue, says something to the other, like the priest guy all the time, on the doctor who's looking after, that's her husband there. Just a really strange movie. The voiceovers are weird. Yeah, just, I don't know. I want a big fan, if I'm honest. Won't be one I'm watching in the future very, you know, run out to watch again in the future. Very sharpish anyway. Just don't know, just not a lot happened. It was just a rip off, and it was just a bit weird. I love weird films, but this was just a bit, I don't know, too strange. And that scene with the kid just put me off it altogether. So you'll know what I mean. But yeah, like I say, the bit where she's possessed in the bed and being sick and chucking stuff around, chucking people around, you know, like The Exorcist, and floating in the air, that's quite creepy. It's quite good. But the other stuff, nah, boring. So yeah, that's my take on Beyond the Door, guys. Tell me if you've seen it, if you've heard about it. And yeah, I'll catch you all next time for another review. Catch you in a bit.